maraming salamat sa ating tagapagpakilala sa mga magulang. I think mas excited kayo sa mga anak ninyo. Minimum?
More.
Right?
More.
At least more. Sabi someone, more daw. To our Philippine-Chinese Charitable Association Chairman of the Board, Antonio Tan, Dr. Benito Goyopin, Honorary Chairman, Executive Committee Chairman, and Mr. Kelly Sia, our President, CEO, and Executive Vice Chairman, members of the boards, and the department, kanyang specialty, then parents, and the graduates. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alam po ninyo, isa sa pinakamalaking hamon ng ating pamahalaan o ng ating mamamayan ay pagkakasakit ng tao. It's a very expensive thing for the government to really invest. Until such time, our people or individuals, for that matter, will create some good habits, health-wise. We, as government, whether national and local, must continue to invest in our healthcare. But today, like the private sector and institution and organization, I'm really proud of you guys producing new sets of medical professionals for our community. Kami po sa pamahalang lungsod ng Maynila, under my watch, I can only speak for myself on what I believe and where I'm going to invest. Your city government, since July 1, and I assume this new Monday, and thanks to you, meron mga taga Maynila dito, giving me a chance to be back in public service, brought back a policy that will address MBN. Yun lang. Yung malaking portion na maliit na resources ng pamahalaan will invest in MBN. And what is MBN? MBN stands for Minimum Basic Needs. And this is education, healthcare, healthcare, housing, and jobs. These are all basic needs that I believe if we invest, nakapagpapataas ng antas ng pamumuhay ng tao. Ang pamilya may matino, maayos na masisilungan. Ang tatay may magulang, ina o tatay o magulang for that matter, may mapapasukang trabaho. Ang anak ay may maayos na paaralan. Pag ang pamilya ay nagkasakit, may sandalan siyang pamahalaan or mga pasilidad pangkalusugan. Kaya pag tinignan niyo yung inom or ikot ng buhay ng tao, even yung nakaluluwa, halos doon din umiikot araw-araw ang buhay ng mga tao. Sa mundo, hindi lang sa Pilipinas. It's just that, like, what Magsaysay said, thanks to President Magsaysay, continue to inspire individuals, leaders in their respective jurisdiction, said, those who have less in life must have more in love. Kaya naman na kayong mga nakaluluwa at yung mga nakaluluwa ay pumanatag naman kayo dahil ano para sa ating lokal na pamahalaan ay masinop at epesyente nating ginagasta. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Kung na problema kayo sa flood control sa Maynila, nagka-flood ng hospital. Dahil the city of Manila, and I challenge anyone, literally, face bravely, continue to address healthcare by creating the largest local government in the entire country providing healthcare. We just launched the 7th hospital in Baseco. The only hospital in this country that addresses only one barangay. Can you imagine? Ito yung barangay sa buong Pilipinas na may sariling presinto, may sariling eskwelahan, may sariling hospital, or what you call Baseco Hospital, which we built during our first term, but was not open in the 3 years of my absence, but recently I opened it. And we are now on track of the accreditation to Department of Health as Level 1 hospital. So it's 7 hospital. Have you heard of any local government? They may have all the, ang maganda lang sa kanila bisan, alam mo, siyempre tumutulo din yung laway ko, no? Naiingit din naman ako. Wow! Ang ganda ng mga building nila. Ang ganda ng mga development nila. But, you know, these are offices. These are, maybe some are residential. How I wish you can have that in Manila. But, Manila is a very old city. The only difference between I as Manileño, us as Manileño, and being proud of it, is that our city, while it is old, it has a lot of story to that. It has soul. It may have the beauty, but we have our souls. And we continue to address our people through healthcare. 7 hospital, 44 health centers. Kaya, yung mga graduate, pagka may pagkakataon, alam ko, di tayo mananatili sa Chinese o sa private practice. Welcome po kayo sa Manila. You're welcome to the city government public hospital or public healthcare. We need you also. Maybe on your free time. Or kung meron pa kayo available free time. Now, in line with the direction of Philippine-Chinese Charitable Association's goal to have this kind of, every now and then, producing more doctors and medical professionals. PLN, which the city is funding, has been producing top-notch medical professional, or what you call the allied health sciences. Yung grupo na yan. So nursing, PT, doctors, and so on and so on. And even recently, we continue on the top 10 of the country's board examiners, no? For doctors, nurses, and all other things under the medical field. Now, I have a dream. The same dream that you have. It is very inspiring that our teachers, the dean, and the school in that institution been producing quality top-notch graduates. So that's why, before I left, in 2022, as your city mayor, I created a path by law and by funding before I left to create a separate facility dedicated only for allied health or sciences. Mas madali pumahan yung position, medical school. PLN may cap. They are only accepting about 300 individuals because of lack of space. And under the law, pamantasan lungsod ng Maynila, hindi pwedeng itaas ang building inside Intramuros. So, delay down to na lang. And unfortunately, it was not continued. Now, graduates, parents, maybe your friends, maybe your brothers, later on, or whoever is listening, your city government, resume my old dream. It's going to be my present dream for the people of Manila. By first quarter of this year, coming year, I will deliver to you the groundbreaking of the Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila College of Medicine sa tabi ng bagong ospital ng Maynila. So somewhere, magkatoro tayo, magka-channel tayo. Your goal as a private institution, non-profit institution and organization, our goal as government, from 300, now your city government will now participate in nation building. Just imagine, local government lang can be part of the nation building approach, which is producing more medical professionals. From 300, we can now accommodate 5,000 students across. Kaya pagka may ikot-ikot ako sa mga paaralan, ngayon, pasensya na kayo na huli ako, I don't mean to, because I made a commitment to build something in that school which I promised 2 months, and it did. Sabi ko, bago magpasko, sigurado tapos siya. Kaya nangyari naman kanina na deliver sa kanila. So, but anyway, going back, so that's 5,000, and you're gonna pay for it. You taxpayer. So, when I say that, ibig sabihin, pipilitin ko in my own little way that every single cent that you're going to give to the city of Manila will be spent wisely, efficiently, and it has product. Kumbaga sa halamanan o sa protasan, yung itinanim ninyo, siya namang didiligan ko, at ang bunga ay kapakinabangan ng pangkalahatan. That's the way it is. And that's the way it is. It's going to be as long as I'm here. No more lonely nights. I will not leave you. I'll stay for the next 10 years of our lives. If you will have me. Alam mo kung isa, siyempre, pagka meron kang tinitraining, minsan, kala mo natutunay. Pero minsan, kailangan minsan pang i-polish. But, for now, as long as you want to hear this, if you believe in this concept of governance, or what you call MBN, yung mga linis, peace and order, open green space, ano yan, Ajinomoto, pampasarap. But the real problem, the social perennial problem, will be confronted bravely. When I mention bravely, because it's a very expensive approach, it's a very expensive problem. But I am proud to say, with modesty aside, at least kayo, ng mga nagbabayad ng buwis, put more than 3,000 families roof for their families. Condominium 1, Condominium 2, Binondominium 1, San Lazaro Residence, San Sebastian Residence, Federal Residence, Basset Community. Done in a short period of time, at the height of pandemic. So, Nothing is impossible. I'm sharing all these things because it just so happened, it's fitting today because at least sa mga doktor, mga nag-graduate, sa mga magulang, alam ninyo na ang isa sa pinaka mahalaga, importante, na pupuhunanan ng inyong pamahalang lungsod ay yung field where you belong. So while you're doing it privately, rest assured, our facility will be a top, if not the best, from the private. That is my commitment. When I buy equipment, I make sure, katulad ba yan ng Chinese General? Katulad ba yan ng St. Luke's? Katulad ba yan ng Makatimen? Yes. Because you deserve better things from your government. You see, I don't know if you heard about a 10-story fully air-conditioned public hospital. It happened. CT scan machine, MRI machine, name it, name the brand. We have it there. Baka nga ibang private hospital, 3D, kami 4D eh. At kami, yung mammogram ko na makina, nung pinatesting ko sa mga ebaba, sabi nila, ang galing, hindi masakit. So, these are the things that when you hear our people. And we have now underground. Because before I left, in 2022, I bought Cat Lab, build Cat Lab. Catheterization. Tama? In a matter of few weeks, your city government will now conduct and practice like a Philippine Heart Center. So, angiogram, susunod namin, angioplasty. O baka kalaunan, bumibiyak na rin kami ng puso. You never know. But we start to do that. That costs about 50,000, 80,000 pesos for any patient. Angioplasty will cost about 500, 300 minimum, 500,000, even up to 1 million pesos. And yung kaya ng mayaman at pasilidad na avail ng mayaman ay nagtatanggap ng kinakapos sa buhay at pareho ng pasilidad na meron sa makukuha ng nakaluluwag. So, that's why that is our dream and aspiration. At part, at level. So, to the graduates, kaya kung minsan, baka gusto niyo ma-experience, gusto niyo ba tumibay ang practice niyo? Sa hospital namin, walang tulugan. Ay, mananawa kayo ng pasyente. But rest assured, not only our facilities, medicines, trainings, I pay properly. I always give to our medical frontliners in our medical institution, medical and non-medical. Anything na nakapaloob sa health center, sa hospital, yan po ang pinaka-spoiled sa akin. In fact, nitoong nakaraang Lunes, paldo-paldo po yung mga yan. Because I give them what is due for them. On time, despite of your city government facing at July 1, negative 10.2 billion of commercial obligation, which I'm proud to say, kung na kayo masyadong kabahan, although malayo pa ako, malayo pa yung atake ng problema, but I'm happy to share it to you that that 10.2 billion, negative 10.2 billion commercial obligation. Okay, yung tubig, kuryente. Si Judith, kilala niyo si Judith? No, Judith. Hindi pa kilala si Judith. On my 100th day, it's down by 31%. And by December 30, I will report back again to the people where we are and where we're going and what we have achieved so far. So, now, despite of all those cash trap, it's all about management. It's all about fiscal management. So, we pay very good. Ulitin ko, welcome po kayo sa Maynila. Nag-urok kayo. No, but I'm happy for you. Congratulations. I think of all those nights, traveling time, at paglusong sa maraming beses na baha, I think at least masasabi ninyo sa inyong sarili, nadali ko din. Natapos ko. Be proud of what you have achieved. Use it to be man for others. Show compassion, empathy. Open your hearts for understanding, sometimes economically. In the coming days, this institution will operate a 3-year-old ear implant in your facility. I'm very excited for that. And why I'm asking you to be compassionate, to open your heart sometimes, because your institution is doing so in partnership with the city government for our patient who need specialized procedure. Kaya, pagka-misa-misan, baka naman. But rest assured, to sum it up, your city government, paulit-ulit, housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. Jobs by doing ease of doing business policy in the city. We grew by positive 10.5% in the last 6 months. We've lost 2.4%. We grew by 12.99. The figure is 1,300 plus, and we grew new businesses, 7,000 plus new businesses in the city of Manila. So, those are the things that are very important for our community. So again, congratulations, mga parents, palakpakan ninyo ang inyong mga anak, mga teacher, ang inyong mga anak. For sure, yung mga tatay nyo, ikahos. Ang mahal magpaaral ng doktor. Eh, palakpakan ninyo ang inyong mga magulang. So, congratulations. Keep it up. Mr. Sia, somewhere. Mr. Pan, keep it up. Continue to help our community. You've been helping for a while. Not for a while, for so long, but especially during the time in local government. I've seen it, so let me take this opportunity. Thank you very much sa inyo, sa ating mga president. Merry Christmas and gentle reminder of what our parents and elders said about the spirit of Christmas. There are only 2 things. Mabigayan, magmahalan. We were reminded since we were kids. And let it be the atmosphere in the capital of the country so that we can spread good vibes for the entire country. As like what our forefathers said, where Manila goes, the country follows. Happy New Year sa inyong lahat. Pagpalain mo